this edition of the World and Crypto News, in case you didn't know. Now, of course, I do this series. It's not on a certain amount of days each week or anything like that. It's just when there's important news that's going on in the crypto space and in the world that can affect you financially. Let's engage. Again, my mission at Legacy 7 Crypto is to always keep you in the know. Legends are always at the forefront. Yep, okay, I already knew. That's what I want the legends to be able to say. And there's the three different levels there. And I always want my legends at level 3 within the cryptos, the CBDCs, countries and crypto, and all that type of related information. Now, down to the last 2 points, I will touch on certain subjects. It is your job, or it's on you to do the research and make the conclusion. I do not, that is totally up to you. You can ignore it, but you can't never say that you didn't know. So let's engage. All right, so our quick review. We already know about the Fed now, which started April 3rd here in the United States, and it'll go into full effect in July of 2023. Of course, Warren Buffett dumped $13 billion in stock, and they were saying, is that a warning for the different assets and for Bitcoin? Who's going to say? Zimbabwe they did set their price to sell their gold-backed digital currency. It worked. They sold millions of the gold-backed tokens despite the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, and whatever. Of course, they want to be in everybody's business, especially when it comes to finances, because they still want to maintain control. It is always about control. No matter what country you're in, it's always about control. Control. And over here in the U.S., the SEC steps back from defining digital assets in a new hedge fund rules because they were trying to define all the cryptos as securities. Not going to work. This is just a review. There's 25 states here in the United States that have laws or bills coming in or already in effect in reference to the CBDCs, which is the United States is the central digital banking currency. Texas is one of the big ones that are saying no. Florida is another one that's saying no. And as you can see through the list of here. So if you're in the United States and your state is on this list, hey, you need to be aware of what's going on. Because if the CBDCs come in, it 100% will affect you. And all you can do, if you're not going to relocate, is to be prepared. And that's one of the sole purposes of this World Crypto News is to help you be prepared. Okay, let's finish up the review so we can get to the new stuff. Is MetaMask was holding the customers' crypto for taxes? No, it's not. That was a rumor. And it says, even though it says here, we reserve the right, if you go into because a lot of people don't read the terms and policies or the terms in the agreement. And it says here, taxes. Each party will be responsible as required under applicable law for identifying and paying all taxes and their government fees and charges that are imposed on that party with respect to the transaction and payments under this agreement. All fees payable by you are exclusive taxes unless otherwise noted. We reserve the right to withhold where required. Even though this is in there, they said that they're not doing it. Whether you stay with them or switch to Robbie Wallet or another hot wallet, that is totally up to you. This is what I'm saying. I'm presenting you the information. You have to do your part of the research and then make the conclusion from there. Because remember, this is your finances. All right. Ooh, man, the Ledger, I don't even know where to begin. Ledger came out with a new program or another part of the protocol called Ledger Recovery, in which you could have another company recover your information on your Ledger device. But wait, it is optional. I have the Ledger. I live with the Ledger. I use the Ledger. My son uses the Ledger. My wife and my other son, my daughter, all of us that are in crypto use the Ledger. And let's go with what it says here. Exciting update. Ledger has a new product called Ledger Recover that's launching soon. And then he explained what it is, and all hell broke loose. Everybody in the community was like, what? This now is not secure. Everybody can get their stuff hacked, whatever. And then Ledger said, listen, your seed never leaves your secure element of your nano device. If you choose to, wait a minute, say that again. If you choose, let me read that one more time. If you choose to use the ledger recover, it is split into 3 encrypted shards. Only those shards leave the secure element, in which case it is transmitted via a secure channel to our 3 ledger recover providers. This can only happen. I'm going to have to say that 3 times. This can only happen. One more time. This can only happen if you physically consent on your device after signing up for the Ledger Recover service. So if you have your Ledger and you don't sign up for it, there's no issue. You are still 100% safe. Now, if you choose to, I want to go ahead and do the Ledger Recover, and then something happens, that's on you. I'm not switching the Ledger. This is what I'm saying, legends. You have to do what's best for you and your family and your family's finances. Okay, then over here on the last post, the Ledger Recover will not be able to get you a copy of your keys. However, if the device is still working, it may be possible to opt in for Recover and back up your keys to restore on a new device if necessary. If you can, then this is my point here that I ain't going to recommend anything, but I'm just saying, which makes sense. If you can still access the accounts on your device that you currently have, your best bet would be to send your assets out to a brand new ledger or account and reset your device. And then at that point, you're going to create a brand new 24-word recovery phase. That's going to be the safest way to do it because now you're still in 100% control. Okay, so that's it with the ledger. And again here, and then after it hit the fan, now they said Ledger's going to do a delay because of the backlash, because of the community. It's just a lack of understanding. They should have came out first and said, okay, this is an option. Just to come out and say, hey, we got a new service called Ledger Recovery was not the way to do it, as they found out, because there was talking about lawsuits and all kind of stuff that was coming. And like it says over here, Ledger's mission is and will always be is to provide our users with the right tools to their own digital value securely. To own their own digital value securely. We have decided to accelerate our opening source roadmap to bring more verifiability to everything we do. Okay, so let's move on from Ledger. Okay, CBDCs are on the horizon, the current state of the CBDCs initiatives around the world. And you can go out there. Every single country on the planet is trying to introduce, if they haven't already, a central bank digital currency. Even, yes, here in the States, everywhere. Don't think that, maybe except for Ecuador, because Ecuador we know is on Bitcoin already. So like I say, legends, you can stick your head in the sand and just ignore what's going on, or like the rest of the legends of us, we all are getting prepared. You can prepare as best as you can. And like I say, you just want to prepare for whatever wicked this way comes. And again, like I said, you can go out, look, and just be aware and keep track of what's going on in your country, and you see what's going on. Because like I say, the best thing to do is be prepared, because the last thing you want to do is get the CBDCs, because remember, it's all about control. And if they could say, okay, like our Fed now, oh, well, you don't need to order that. No. Oh, wait a minute, he got too much money, he didn't use it next month, pull it back. You don't even want to get to that point. Okay, Biden won't accept the deal protecting the crypto traders. Oh, whatever. This is the new and latest news. BNB NFT marketplace Tabi raises $10 million in angel funding. Like I say, you can go out and get all the information you want on these. Now, Bali said it was dealt with firmly. Bali governor issues warning to tourists using crypto. They just be hating. Bali's government is cracking down on tourists paying for goods and services using cryptocurrency, with the island's governor sending a reminder that Indonesia's fiat currency is the only legal tender that's for use there. On May 28th, the government-owned news agency Antara reported that Bali Governor Wayan Koster hosted a press conference the same day and said tourists who use crypto as a means of payment will be dealt with firmly. Don't get yourselves in trouble, legends. Strict actions range from deportation, administrative sanctions, criminal penalties, closures of your business premises, and other tough sanctions, he added. The meeting was attended by Bali's chief police inspector and Trisno Nugroho, the head of Bali's representative office for the Bank of Indonesia, the bank's central bank, the country's central bank. Nugroho reaffirmed that trading crypto is allowed, but the use of crypto for payments is banned. And as you see on the bottom, that's where that WISE card comes in. You can put your crypto, take the crypto, convert it over to Bali's currency, and you're good to go. Just take your debit card, and your card is actually going to be using whatever they use in Bali. So if you haven't seen the video from the DApp sites and apps or the DSA video series, please check it out. This is what I'm saying. I'm always going to keep the legends in the know and give you some options. But that is definitely one option, is to have your WISE card. You see in the video where I enacted or activated my WISE card, and I went in and showed you how I can convert from US dollars or crypto into Costa Rican colon if I was moving back to Costa Rica. All right, let's continue. Circle set to launch the USDC stablecoin on ETH scaling solution Arbitrum. Is the stablecoin adoption on the rise? We already know how that goes because we're in the space. U.S. lawmakers aim for crypto regulatory clarity with proposed bill putting the screws to SEC. In our current bill that they were trying to raise the debt ceiling, they slide all kind of different topics in there that really has nothing to do with the national debt. All we can do is be prepared and play it by ear what's going on here. Some states, some governors are fully aware, like I said, on that list of the 25 states, of what's going on, and our governors are trying to protect the citizens of their state as the best they can. And we're going to finish up here with the crypto assets should be classified as securities, say the European Parliament. So if you're over there in Europe, there you go. There they go, trying to classify their securities so they can maintain control. Because without that control, they have no power. And I always want you to remember that this is for informational and educational purposes only. This is never intended as any type of financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I am here providing edutainment, pure edutainment, to ensure that my legends stay in the know, in case you didn't know. Because things moving really, really, really fast. If you blink, because they'll have you looking to the left and everything is happening to the right. Not to the legends. So do what you got to do. Prepare yourself for the unknown. Protect you, your family, and your family's finances. And all I ask is that you please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of my legends, continue to stay in the know, continue to be legendary, and engage.